Stars, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome to Roadside Review once more. And I'd like to say thank you for 50k. We're probably past that by now, but I just want to say thank you. You guys are the reason why we've gotten this far. Just show yourself some love and hug yourself in front of the mirror. And don't make it creepy. Today we're going to be talking about one particular TV show. And now, obviously, it's not my usual stuff, but it is Korean. It's a Korean TV show that I have fallen in love with, and I hope you do too. It is called My Demon. The demons are everywhere. Anyways, My Demon is a Korean TV show about a demon, actually, that goes around making deals with human beings. Now, obviously, his job seems quite more simple. He makes a deal with you. After the time has passed, he comes back to collect on it. And the only thing that acts as payment is your soul. So, he's kind of like this immortal, loan shark who can definitely not need to fight you, but steal your soul. Not exactly steal your soul. Once you go into the agreement with him, it's the end, okay? So after 10 years, he comes to collect your soul. That's as simple as math. Right, now he encounters this girl that causes his powers to not only flicker, but to switch. So he doesn't have his powers anymore, and the only way he can access his powers is if he touches this girl every single time. Now, not touch in the way that's perverted, but just touch her on the wrist, because that's where the tattoo is, apparently. I just thought that, touch every part of her body and that could still work, but I guess it was just my imagination. However, we see that the power itself is wax. It's waning, okay? It's dying. Something's happening. They cannot explain it, but it seems like his power needs to be charged and it loses its power, or when something incredibly serious is happening, that's when the power decides to go MIA. Now, I would want to chalk up to a nasty plot armor or just how the story is supposed to go in order for everything to be like life stakes kind of shit. But it's definitely what Koreans can do well, and that is keep you at the edge of your seat whilst they slowly, and I mean literally slowly, give you the revealing of what's going to happen next, because the slow motion on this bitch is to die for, bro. Like, it's so slow. I mean, even in situations where it's not supposed to be slow. I mean, like, the lady's falling. He catches her. Oh my God, that is an extra 1 minute slow motion. Man, like, I'm telling you, if the camera companies or the slow motion camera companies are making any revenue, I'm telling you, 100% of that revenue is coming from Korea. Because, man, do they use that slow motion they just use it so much. They use it so freaking much. It's insane. One of the reasons why I tried boycotting Korean series as a whole, because large amounts of time, like chunks of it, are just like into that slow motion scene that is not even necessary. I mean, God, like they're grabbing coffee and then they turn their head and the other character's over there. Boom, slow motion. They wake her from bed. Boom, slow motion. They see a bird in the freaking sky. Boom, slow motion. Slow motion, slow motion. And if you cut out those slow motions, I can tell you, it's not going to last an hour, all right? It's not going to last an hour. The hours that are spent in these shows, or the hours that we see in episodes, they officially dwindle down to like 30 minutes if you cut out the slow motion. You could check it out. You could do the math. You'd realize how much of the show itself really lasts. And it's not that long. It's not supposed to be that long. Anyways, enough of my squeaky and squawky talkie. Let's just... So, currently, I'm still into it. I don't know if I have the heart to fast forward through every slow motion, so I'm just trying to patiently and just absorb it all, just absorb the scenes as they come and pick up the things that I need to understand the show, you know, like I don't need to like go so deep into it and get attached to any character, because one thing that Korean series also like doing is try to make the twist and always try to link the lovers through time, okay? They don't play with love, bro. Like, they don't play with love at all. When you guys fall in love in a Korean TV show, let me make this clear. If you fall in love in a Korean TV show, chances are, generations past, you were in love. You were in a relationship with the person that you're in love with now, all right? Because the threads of fate and all that shit, it's happening, bro. It's happening in real time. They don't mess with the love unless that love started from prehistoric era, man. Like, you were a prince. She was a dancer. You fell in love. That couldn't be any clearer. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit condescending towards humanity and those who find themselves in the Korean Republic. It's not my fault, okay? I don't think Korea is a republic. Really? I don't really know. Whatever it is, I'm just saying that the kind of emotions that are backed or used to back Korean shows are a little bit over the top sometimes. But I guess maybe if that's what they come to consider as taking their emotions seriously. And I guess even though we're in 2023, we're still having these shows that are like, you know, the kissing doesn't happen till we reach like the finale or something, you know, like kissing. They really consider kissing as a big deal. Although there is still porn that comes out from them. So I'm not really sure where all of these other Koreans come from. Like, it's like, oh, maybe I don't know, man, because one moment they're like, oh no, kissing is so bad, we're not gonna do it till like we reach the final part of the TV show. And then they also have porn that's like, you know what, 5 seconds in, boom, we smash him. But I will reiterate that it is still a great show, regardless of its technicalities. The concern that comes from loving someone, being alone, or accepting the fact that you're alone, the kind of lessons that also gives it to it. It's not good to face your demons alone, you know? It's like, you've got people that aren't necessarily her family. She's like the stepsister to everyone else, and everyone else doesn't really like her, and they all just want to take her down. And that's like you've got a million enemies. Some want you dead, some want to see you fail, and each and every single one of them has their own reason for hating her. And the only person who loves her, or at least who gives a damn about her, gets killed when we start the show. So I'm guessing, well, she doesn't have a lot of friends. And then the demon comes by, his powers get switched with her, and then we have this thing where they're both codependent on each other, where one is not really strong enough to take care of herself, so the demon has to do all the work and get in the crossfire, save her life, but also risking his own as well, and he's losing his powers as the days go by. So it's not really the greatest kind of love story. It's kind of tragic, and I do know that it incurs a lot of emotion, and it makes you scared about the idea of what it means to be in love with someone that you are basically going to risk your life for their sake, and chances are that you are not exactly accepted by society, okay? You've got your haters, you've got those who want to see you dead, and there are those who benefit from you being out of the picture. So why in God's green earth would you want to be in love, you know? But I guess that's also worth the risk too. At least maybe I'm just forming my own narrative because of the whole show. But I can tell you this, it's a really great show. And if you ever have the opportunity to watch it, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it on a daily. No doubt. But I do hope you